Hi, I'm Sascha on bass. I want to share with you a method to improve your timing, which will make you sound better and is, in my opinion, the best method out there. It's sustainable and very efficient. You won't need any instrument. You can do it anywhere you want without any device except for a metronome. So, let's go. Timing is the precise placement of impulses. So this is not a technique, it is a feeling, it is an ability. You don't need an instrument or something to practice it. To me, it's even better if you don't practice with an instrument. That way, your brain and your feeling learns differently. Your feeling, your timing will not be attached to a device, an instrument. Think of it like the old Karate Kid method, wax on, wax off. Maybe you remember.
Remember, dear, no question.
Yeah, but
Right. Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in through nose, out the mouth. Wax on, wax off.
For this method, you will need three things. First, it's a metronome. You can have a physical device which you take with you, or you can use just an app. The apps are pretty good. I'm using Pro Metronome. You can download it in App Store or Google Play. I'll leave a link in the description, and I really like it. The second thing is you need samples of subdivisions which suit your level in playing subdivisions. This is, for instance, a mixture of eighth notes, triplets, and 16th notes. And they're combined differently. So your brain learns to switch between them effortless and fast and accurate. The third thing you need is a routine. Let me say a daily routine. You need to keep doing this. You need to keep showing up to get better. You want to sound better. You need to practice this every day. So you don't have to make like an hour practice or half an hour. It's even okay if you start with 5 minutes a day, but you got to show up every day. Think of it as the way you brush your teeth. You do it every day in order to clean your teeth. But if you would only brush your teeth on Saturdays, let's say for 30 minutes, you have no value of it, right? So this is how it works when you practice your timing or anything in music. I can't stress this enough. Keep on showing up. 5 minutes is okay, but do it and you will sound better. I guarantee you this within a short period of time. So let's go and check the method. So first, you will set up your metronome. I have it here on my right, and I'm using this app, Pro Metronome. And what you now do is you determine the beats you hear differently. I put it on. I have this on 60 beats per minute. And what I do now is not that I see these beats as 1, 2, 3, 4 as quarter notes. I see them as a 2 and a 4. So I have only half of the information of the beat. The rest I gotta make up for myself. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try it again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do the regular count in, which you do in a band with 2 bars, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're doing this the first time, in my experience, it seems a bit difficult to students, but you just keep doing it a few times and you get into it. So while you're doing this like this, you have it as 2 and 4. Now we take a very simple sample of subdivisions, which in this case is 1 bar of eighth notes, followed by 1 bar of triplets notes, followed by 1 bar of eighth notes again, and in the 4th bar we take 1 bar of 16th notes. So we got eighth notes, triplets, eighth notes, triplets. And yeah, this would be like this. Oh, sorry. The way you're playing this is you're just gonna use your hand and you're gonna play on your lap. This is just a perfect way to practice this. So let me show you how this goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's consider this, what I just did, as one round. You should do short rounds of a pattern, a sample like this, and then make a short break. What I do now is I turn the wheel of the metronome and I go a little bit down with the beats. Let's say, not as much, 52, or come on, let's say 50. And now I do this the same again. This is going to be more difficult. Slower, in this case, mostly is more difficult. Okay? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was not perfect in time. There were some short periods where you couldn't hear the metronome. This is perfect. If you don't hear the metronome, you're precise in your placement of impulses. Okay, so you did something slower. We went from 60 BPM to 50. Now, consider this round 2. For round 3, I'm setting up the metronome now faster than it was in the first round. So I go from 50, let's say, to 70, like this. And once again, I do like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, because I set this to 70 and we only count half the beats, we're already at 140 BPM. This is medium speed, and for 16th notes, it can be fast already. If you're not a drummer, if you don't drum or do this on your lap, this may be new for you, but trust me, it's a perfect way to train your timing, because you use your body. You don't use an instrument to make right timing with the instrument. This comes naturally when you get your instrument in the hand. If you practice like this, only with your hands, it doesn't need to be on the lap. You can do it on the desk as well. I like the lap, sitting like this. But the point is, you're doing it differently. It's more internalized and not connected to the instrument only. You want to connect the feel right. You want to be the feel, you know? It's way more direct. You don't need to be very accurate when you turn the wheel. The point is that always when you practice this, you change the tempo. This is crucial, because one of the biggest mistakes is to keep the same tempo all the time. If you only practice in 1 or 2 tempos, your brain just learns to play right in that tempo. What you want to do is train your brain to adapt to different tempos and different subdivisions, independently, flexible and effortless. That's why you have to turn the wheel all the time. You don't need to be accurate. You know, when I had my physical metronome, I was really fast with this. Let me show you how I mean, like this, for instance. 1, 2, 3, 4. So turn the wheel anywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'll go faster. Anywhere. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So the next thing that is very important with this method is that you take yourself seriously while drumming it. What I mean is you want to groove. Start grooving right away. So you should not go and just, okay. No, you really got to groove right from the start. Make this as if you were to play an instrument, the way you want to play an instrument. You want to groove from the beginning. You can also move your body. Get into this exercise, because when you move it, if you move yourself, you tend to feel more what you're doing. Also, put in dynamics in there, and do this by highlighting the downbeats of all of these subdivisions. That means the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4. With the 8 notes, it's like make these downbeats feelable. Or I believe that it's very helpful if you, let's say, a bit overstress the downbeats, because this is, if you try to feel the downbeats very strongly, people will feel them in your play, even if you don't play them, even if you only feel them. This will really come across your playing. Take this very seriously, take yourself very seriously, and try to sound as best as you can when you do this. Try to groove as much as you can. So what are you going to do now? This little sample I just played for you is an example. I put together a working sheet called Advanced Rhythm Training1 for you. I'm going to be adding Rhythm Training 2 and 3 on my channel, so keep an eye out if you want to see more. You will find a link for this worksheet, a PDF link to download this page. It's for free, and you find 2 pages of samples. You can do the 2 papers at once as one round, or you can take little passages of the sheet, just how it suits your level. So have fun. So this is part 1 of this video, of this method. You will find part 2 right here, and I will show you how you use singing for this method to also train your voice and your whole body to feel this stuff even more. So if you want to look into it too, just click on the link. And yeah, if you like the content, I would really appreciate if you leave a thumb up and subscription, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'm Sascha on bass. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, keep safe and peaceful. Bye.